You're trading time for money. Yeah. That's the worst trade you can ever make in your life.
I quoted Tony Robbins in my book with the words that I learned from him, and that was, don't trade your time for money. It's the worst trade in the world. And then when I saw him say it with Lewis Howes on the School of Greatness show that I highly recommend you tune into, it brings up the 8 important steps that you as a trainer, a coach, a health professional can use from today to build the business that you really want, because that means you're able to earn the money that you want. You can start charging what you're worth. You can start living with the lifestyle you want, having the freedom. As for me, being in the gym 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, I wasn't able to live with the freedom. I wasn't able to have the lifestyle that I wanted, and that's all changed.
You know, I always tell people we're all financial traders. A lot of people say, I'm not a financial trader. Yes, you are. You're trading time for money. Yeah. That's the worst trade you can ever make in your life. Somebody who's wealthy has made money their slave. They're no longer the slave to money. And the way they do that is they figured out how to become an owner. And the way you do that in the most simplistic way, I even taught it in my first book, was you have to decide there's a percentage of money that you're going to keep forever. You're not going to give it to Kate Spade or Ferrari or anybody else. You can do that too. But there's a percentage of that income that never will be touched, that you will grow and compound and will provide income the rest of your life so you don't have to work.
But let's be honest, there's a really good chance that you're feeling completely overwhelmed with what to do and even where to start. Or you're feeling frustrated from trying so many different things, but not getting the traction, not getting the clients on board. Especially when you're tired from training clients all day long to then having to sit down and trying to build your ultimate business. But you could even be asking yourself the question that I asked myself when I was training clients 6 days a week, 12 hours each day, and that was, how much longer can you keep doing this? As for me, the penny dropped was when I was in the gym in Dubai from 6 in the morning and I was finishing up late in the afternoon, and I had to try and race home to give my daughter the bottle to put her to bed, and I missed out. I'd been in the gym all day, I was too busy, and I didn't get home in time, and it was the consecutive times of having to go through this, and it broke my heart. I wasn't being the man that I wanted to be, I wasn't being the husband I wanted to be, I wasn't being the father that I wanted to be, and that was because my business was holding me back, and that had to change. And from the outside in, I was running a successful personal training business. I had trainers working for me. I was charging a premium and I had a full book of clients. I even got known on media as a young leading entrepreneur in Dubai. But the real truth was, I wasn't living the lifestyle I wanted, I wasn't earning the money that I wanted, and I was stuck in the time for money trap. So in this episode, we're going to go through the 8-step formula that we use to be able to transition you from the personal trainer you are right now, probably stuck in the old PT business model, but then transitioning and moving to what is personal trainer 2.0, the new age, the new generation of a personal trainer. That means you're able to do the work that you want with the clients that you want, have clients coming to you, so there's no more stress or frustration, but really you're able to live the lifestyle and have the freedom that you want at the same time, and really just being able to have more fun. So really what we're going to go through today is, how do you scale? Going from, say, a onesie twosies, you training one client at a time for an hour, how are you going to be able to impact more people and being able to create something and being able to have your business grow from that further and onwards from there? And this really means we need to start with a funnel. What is the actual simple set of steps that you're able to take someone through, from someone not knowing you to then knowing you, building that know, like, and trust factor, but then being able to bring them onto your client as well? Because then what we need to be able to do is, you need to be able to build authority. People are probably going to Google you, find you on social media, but then really, how do you differentiate yourself from everybody else? Because this is a really common question that I get a lot of the time from trainers everywhere, and they say, Chris, isn't the fitness world saturated? And I say, yes, it is saturated. There are a lot of people doing it, but that's perfectly okay, because it's not competitive. You simply need to be able to differentiate yourself from your competition. So you're not just becoming vanilla and just like everybody else, but you are specifically attracting the type of clients that you want to be working with, and that they see you as the trainer, as the authority, as the expert, as the person that they need to see to be able to get the result that they want. And if you get this wrong, you kind of get swept under the rug and forgotten about forever. But when you do have this set up right and you are able to get your content, your social media, you're attracting in the right type of clients and you're showcasing your knowledge, your experience, the results that you get with your clients, then it's never fake. So then now what we need is automation, because there's only a limited number in each and every day, which means you're not going to be able to manually sit down and get all of this done. And this is the beauty about setting up automation, setting up some technology so it's able to do the work that you don't need to. You do it once, you set it up, and it's going to work for you on autopilot moving on. But let's be perfectly honest, you're busy and the coaches I work with have a very limited time. So it's about what are the few key things that you need to be doing that's going to have the biggest impact. So you're attracting the right clients, you're signing on clients each week, and it's a seamless process. Because if you don't have this, you've got friction, you've got a massive to-do list, and you're constantly trying to chase after and get things done. But when you do have this set up, you've got a seamless process of a few things that you do that is actually what grows your business. So let's actually go through some real tangible things that you can do as of from today. These are some models that we're using with other coaches literally all over the world. So let's just say for the moment you keep your face-to-face personal training, because there's a really good chance that you want to continue it, but you just want to be able to take the frustration and stress and be able to have the scale and security in the business that you have right now. So let's say you keep your one-on-one personal training, but let's make it a super premium. Let's have the program set up so you really deliver what you really want to your clients to get them the best results. But then let's actually look at, say, creating a mid-tier level program, something that's kind of like a one-to-many, a membership platform even, which means you're able to create something specific for people, but it's able to help so many more people, which means your income doesn't have a ceiling and you're able to earn so much more. Then what we need is, what is your campaign? What is actually the event that needs to happen to get clients to sign on board? Because if you don't have this, then your events are empty, you don't have the consultations, you don't have the conversations, and you're not getting clients signing on board each week. But if you do, you've got a full house. But then we can even take it one step further. What is the actual automated sales event that can happen? What is the actual webinar or video series or sales video, sales page? What's something that can be set up that means it can be working for you on autopilot? And then this is really important, because once you've got clients signing on board, let's actually really think about, let's actually create the experience of you delivering the best results for your clients, because the client's results is something we can never sacrifice on. But do you truly have the program set up? Are you actually delivering what it is that you want in a perfect dream come true scenario for what you want to give to your clients for them to get the best possible results? Because if you don't have this set up, then you're not getting your clients the best results, but then you're also stuck in the time for money trap. You don't have the leverage and you're going through Groundhog Day. But when you get this right, you can scale, you can get more people on board, you can have more impact, and your income can grow with it. So then what we need is to be able to have a system in place for you to deliver the results to your clients for how you're going to actually coach them. Because if you're having to reinvent the wheel each and every time, it's going to be a complete time suck and you're going to be screwed with it. So you need a process. So you can think of it this way. What is something that you can create once that you're going to be able to give over and over and over again? Because when you actually have this set up right, your business is going to hum and the stress goes away. Now, the most important thing for you to actually use this episode from today is to be able to go through the transition. Going through the actual steps is going to take you from today to the ultimate fitness business that you're wanting. So really importantly, this starts with the funnel, making sure that you're able to attract in clients and have a trusted process to have them sign on board. Because if you don't have the funnel set up right, then you're constantly trying to chase clients down. But when you do have it set up, they're coming to you and you're able to coach the people that you really want. Then it's making sure that you're setting up the authority, because if you're not getting people to see you as the go-to, as the expert, as the person that they need to start to see, you're going to be swept under the rug with everybody else that is your competition in the health and fitness world. But when you are setting out right, you are talking to your target market, you're giving them the value, then they're seeing you as a trainer they need to see, and it just blows your competition away. Then once you set up your automation, you're able to have the process in place to be able to start getting clients signing on board, and you're not having to manually chase after everybody. Then it's about setting up your premium program, that first program that you really want to create, what you really want to be able to give to your clients. Because if you don't have this, then you're not getting your clients the best results. But when you do, you're doing the work that you love and you're being known as the results-based trainer. And then what we need is the campaign, that actual event that is going to get clients signed on board. Because if you don't have this, then you're kind of getting people just lost, and you're kind of getting in that friend zone with people because they're liking your stuff, they're watching your social media, they're interacting with you, but they're not actually signing on board with you. But when you do have this set up, then you've got that trusted process to have clients coming on board. And then really importantly, it's the model, just like what we started with in this episode. What is actually the new PT business model that you want? What is going to give you the lifestyle that you want? What's going to give you the income that you want? And how is it that you want to be coaching with your clients? Because when you set your business up around those three key factors, you're able to do the work that you love and you're able to live the life that you want at the same time. And then really importantly, it's what's the system? How does all of this flow together so you're not trying to chase after 101 different things, and simply you know the few key things. So when you wake up each morning, you know the one or two things that you need to do, you can happily and easily get done and then be able to move on. And the question is, do you really want to keep doing what you're doing right now? Do you really want to keep having the ups and downs of the income that face-to-face personal training commonly has? Or do you want to have the constant stream of the clients that you actually want to be coaching and have it set up in a way for you to be having the lifestyle that you want with the business and income that you want at the same time as well? And do you want to be able to go from charging what you are right now to charging what you're worth and being able to earn the money that you want? And really, do you want to go from being in the time for money trap to being able to go into a more of a leverage business to give you the lifestyle that you want? And this is really where you need to be able to just go through each of the steps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a link below for you to be able to get access to the coaching call that I did with a big group of trainers that's going to walk you through step by step the things that you need to be doing to take away the confusion and make sure that you are doing only what you need to be doing on a day-by-day basis. And if this has really vibed with you and you've listened to the podcast, you've watched the episodes, you've seen the results of all the other coaches, and you want to see if this is a good fit with you, and if you want to come on board the program, I'll pop a link below for you to be able to apply. Really quickly, we'll be able to have a quick chat. That's just going to simply be what are the steps that you need to go through and making sure that this plan is actually set out and you're 100% confident with it.